You walked in here today, whether you stumbled upon this video or the universe lovingly shoved it into your feed. And I need you to understand something before we go any further. Something has already shifted. The moment you pressed play, your higher self sat up straight, adjusted its invisible crown, and said, "Finally, she's ready." And here you are, ready. Whether you feel it yet or not, whether your bills are stacked up, whether someone texted you back in a way that made your stomach drop, whether you looked in the mirror this morning and said something unkind to the person staring back, here you are. And that is not a small thing. That is the beginning of everything. Now, I want you to say something out loud right now. Yes, out loud. The neighbors can hear, the dog can hear, the universe especially needs to hear. Say this: I am a magnet for miracles, and everything I need is already rushing toward me. Go on, say it. I'll wait right here. Good. Now we can begin. I want to talk to you today about something that nobody tells you when you are growing up. Something that nobody writes on a motivational poster in a school hallway. Something that your well-meaning relatives at family dinners did not mention while telling you to be humble and not get too big for your boots. And that thing is this: you are the prize. Not one day, not when you lose the weight or get the job or find the relationship or fix the credit score. Right now, as you are. You are the prize. And the sooner you start walking like it, talking like it, breathing like it, the sooner everything around you will reorganize itself to confirm what you already know in the deepest, most ancient heart of your soul. But here is the funny thing about human beings, and believe me, I say this with the greatest affection, because I have seen it in every person who has ever sat across from me looking for answers. We are so extraordinarily gifted at forgetting who we are. We are absolutely world-class at it. We could win medals in it. We wake up every morning magnificent and whole and filled with infinite potential, and then we spend the next 16 hours talking ourselves out of it. We scroll through someone else's highlight reel and quietly decide we are lesser. We replay a conversation from 3 days ago and cringe. We say yes when we mean no, and no when every cell in our body is screaming yes, and then we wonder why life feels like it is fighting us at every turn. It is not fighting you, beloved. Life is simply reflecting you back to yourself. And if what you are seeing in the mirror of your circumstances does not match what you desire, it is not a punishment. It is an invitation, a loud, sometimes obnoxious, occasionally hilarious invitation to come back home to yourself. Now let us get into it, because I did not call you here today for a gentle pat on the back. I called you here because you are ready for real talk wrapped in real love, and that is exactly what you are going to get. Let us talk about what is actually happening when you shrink yourself, when you make yourself smaller than you are, when you stop asking for what you want, when you laugh off compliments, when you apologize for existing in rooms where you belong, when you give and give and give until you are empty, and then wonder why no one is filling you back up. Something fascinating happens on the inside. Your subconscious mind, which is one of the most powerful forces in the known universe, and also one of the most literal-minded creatures you will ever meet, begins to take notes. It says, "Interesting. So we are not worth much." Noted. Let me arrange the external circumstances accordingly. The subconscious does not argue with you. It does not say, "Hold on, are you sure? You seem pretty wonderful to me." No. It simply takes your dominant thoughts and feelings as instructions and goes to work building a life that matches them. This is not mysticism. This is not wishful thinking dressed up in spiritual clothing. This is the way that consciousness operates. And once you understand it, once you truly understand it, you will never casually speak about yourself the same way again. Think of it like placing an order at a restaurant. If you walk in and say, I don't know, I never get what I want anyway, nothing good ever happens to me, I guess I'll have whatever's left over, the kitchen hears that. The universe hears that. And what do you think gets sent to your table? Leftovers, darling. Every single time. But when you walk in with your shoulders back and your head held high and you say, I know exactly what I want, I deserve to receive it fully and completely, and I expect nothing less than the very best, the kitchen starts cooking something magnificent. The universe scrambles to arrange people, circumstances, opportunities, and synchronicities that you could not even have imagined from where you were standing. This is the law. Not a suggestion, not an option, a law. Like gravity. You do not have to believe in gravity for it to work. You can argue with it all day long, but if you step off the curb, gravity does not care about your opinion, and the law of your own magnetic energy operates the same way. Your energy speaks before your mouth opens. Your belief shapes your world before your hands touch a single thing. You are always broadcasting, always transmitting, always attracting. The question is simply, what frequency are you on? And I want to, lovingly, warmly, with full acknowledgement of how real and difficult your life circumstances may be, I want to tell you that if you have been on the frequency of not enough, you have not been doing anything wrong. You have simply been doing what you were taught. Most of us were taught smallness. We were taught to expect little so we would not be disappointed. We were taught that wanting too much is greedy, that confidence is arrogance, that knowing your worth is somehow offensive to other people. We were handed these ideas by people who were handed these ideas by people who were handed these ideas, and at some point the chain has to break. And it breaks with you. Today, in this moment, this is your breaking point. And I mean that in the most glorious way possible. I want to give you what I call the 3 pillars of magnetic energy. And these are not complicated. I am not here to confuse you. I am here to simplify what the universe has already made simple and what humans have made dizzyingly complicated. The first pillar is, know it before you see it. This is where most people stumble, and I understand why. We live in a world that is obsessed with evidence. We want proof before we believe. We want to see the bank account healthy before we feel abundant. We want to see the relationship thriving before we feel loved. We want to see the opportunity before we feel capable. But here is the great secret, the thing that changes everything. The feeling must come first. The knowing must precede the seeing. Every single thing that has ever been created in the physical world was first a reality in someone's mind and heart. The chair you are sitting on, the phone or computer you are watching this on, the city you live in, all of it was first imagined, first felt, first believed into being by someone who said this is real before a single piece of it existed in the material world. You are not waiting for life to prove your worth to you. You are declaring your worth, and then life has no choice but to catch up. Repeat this after me. I know who I am before the world confirms it. I walk in the knowing of my value, and circumstances arrange themselves to match my inner conviction. Write that down, put it on your mirror, put it on your phone lock screen, tattoo it on your heart if you need to. The second pillar is protect your energy like it is your most valuable possession, because it is. Oh, this one. This one right here is the one that most beautiful, generous, loving people completely disregard, and then they stand there exhausted and drained and wondering what happened to their spark. Your energy is not infinite in the sense that it replenishes itself automatically while you pour it endlessly into everything and everyone around you. It requires tending. It requires protection. It requires you to sometimes close the door, put your phone down, sit in silence, and let yourself be filled back up. And I want to say something that might sting a little, but I say it in love. Not everyone gets access to your full self. Not everyone has earned a seat at the table of your innermost energy. Some people, when they are around you, you feel lighter, brighter, more yourself. And some people, when they are around you, you feel like someone left the drain unplugged and everything slowly seeps away. Both of these are information. Both are the universe tapping you on the shoulder and saying, pay attention, this matters. You are not being cold when you set limits. You are not being selfish when you choose your peace. You are being wise. You are being the steward of something irreplaceable, something that, when protected and nurtured, becomes so magnetic that the right people and the right opportunities cannot help but be drawn to it. There is an affirmation I want you to carry with you after you leave this video today, and I want you to drop it in the comments below so that it becomes a declaration, so that the universe sees it written down, so that you commit to it in the presence of others. Here it is. And I mean it for you to truly feel it, not just repeat it. I release what drains me and I receive what sustains me. My energy is sacred and I guard it with grace and without apology. Drop that in the comments. Drop it right now if you have not already, because I want to see your commitment. I want to see you claim it publicly. There is power in that. There is alchemy in writing it down, in saying it out loud, in letting another soul witness your declaration. The third pillar is act like the prize acts. Now this is where we get practical, because faith without action, as the great wisdom traditions have always taught us, is incomplete. You can affirm all day, you can meditate and vision board and speak things into existence until the sun goes down, and I am completely here for all of it. But at some point your feet have to move, your hands have to reach, your voice has to speak up, and the actions must match the belief. What does the prize do? The prize does not chase, the prize does not beg. The prize does not send 3 follow-up messages when the first one went unanswered and then spiral into a narrative about how no one cares. The prize is busy. The prize is growing. The prize is pouring into itself so enthusiastically that it barely has time to notice who is not paying attention, because it is too occupied with all the wonderful things that are rushing toward it. The prize says no when no is the aligned answer. The prize negotiates. The prize asks for what it wants clearly and without apology. The prize walks into the room and does not immediately begin cataloging everything wrong with itself. The prize takes up space, physical space, conversational space, professional space, without waiting for permission. And here is what happens when you start acting like the prize. Are you ready? This is the part that your future self wants you to pay very close attention to. When you start acting like the prize, the people around you will do one of 2 things. They will rise to meet you, because your elevation gives them permission to rise as well. Or they will exit, because your new frequency is no longer compatible with where they are. And both of these outcomes are correct. Both of these outcomes are the alignment you have been asking for. The ones who stay and rise are your people. The ones who leave were part of a chapter that has now beautifully, gracefully, necessarily ended. You do not lose anything that is truly yours. Remember that. You can write that one down too. Now I want to talk about something that I know is sitting in the back of your mind, because it sits in the back of every mind. And that is the fear. The very reasonable, very human, very understandable fear that if you fully step into your worth, if you really commit to this idea that you are the prize, something terrible will happen. That you will jinx it, that the universe will decide you got too comfortable and send something to knock you down, that people will think you are arrogant, that you are somehow setting yourself up for a greater fall. This fear is old. This fear is ancestral. This fear was handed down through generations of people who believed that joy was temporary and suffering was permanent, who believed that wanting good things was somehow inviting bad things in through the back door. And I want to hold that fear very gently and say to it, I see you, I understand where you came from, and you are no longer in charge here. Because here is what I know to be absolutely, irrevocably true. The universe is not setting traps for the confident. The universe is not punishing the joyful. The universe, in all of its magnificent, orchestrating, inexhaustible intelligence, is looking for those who are ready to receive. It is looking for the open hands, the believing hearts, the souls who have decided that good is not just possible but expected. And when it finds them, it pours. I have seen it happen too many times to doubt it. The person who decides, really decides, down in their bones that they deserve the good life, and then watches as job offers appear out of nowhere, as the right person shows up when they had stopped desperately searching, as the money flows in from directions they never anticipated, as health returns, as creativity blooms, as doors swing open that they did not even know existed. This is not magic. Well, it is magic, but it is the very logical, very consistent, very reliable magic of alignment. When your inner world shifts, your outer world must shift to match it. It cannot do otherwise. It is law. So let us talk about what you are going to do today. Not next week, not when everything feels perfect, not when you have figured everything out. Today. Because the time for preparation is over. The time for waiting for the right moment is over. This moment, this breath, this heartbeat, this is your right moment. Here is your one small step. Just one. I am not asking you to overhaul your entire life before sunset. I am asking you to do one thing today that the prize version of you would do. Just one. Maybe it is sending the email you have been afraid to send. Maybe it is looking in the mirror and saying something kind to yourself and meaning it. Maybe it is turning down an invitation that your soul knows would drain you. Maybe it is reaching out to the person or opportunity you have been too afraid to approach. Maybe it is sitting down and writing out what you actually want your life to look and feel like, because until you get clear on the destination, the GPS of your consciousness cannot navigate. One thing, aligned, intentional, drawn from the truth of who you are and who you are becoming. And then tomorrow, one more thing, and the day after, one more. And what you will find in a very short time that will feel like nothing short of a miracle is that these small aligned actions begin to compound. They build momentum. They send a signal to the universe that is unmistakable and irresistible. I am serious. I am ready. Send me everything that belongs to me. And oh, beloved, what belongs to you is magnificent. What has been held in waiting for you, pending your readiness to receive it, it is beyond what your current imagination can fully grasp. I say that not to overwhelm you, but to excite you. To remind you that the scope of what is available to you is not limited by what you have experienced so far. Your past is not your ceiling. Your past is simply your launching pad. Let me give you something else to hold on to. Something that I want rattling around in your mind the next time doubt creeps in. The next time someone treats you poorly and your old self wants to take it as evidence of your lesserness. The next time you look at someone else's life and feel the little sting of comparison. You are not in competition with anyone. Your prizes, your blessings, your alignment, they have your name on them. They are not going to someone else. Nobody else can receive what is designated for you. You are not in a race where you can be beaten to the finish line. You are on a path that is entirely, specifically, cosmically yours. And on this path, your only job is to stay in alignment with the truth of who you are. Repeat this out loud. What is mine cannot be taken from me. What is meant for me will find me. I am aligned, I am open, and I am ready to receive beyond what I can currently imagine. Feel that in your chest. Feel it settle into your shoulders. Feel it run down your spine like warm light. Because that is the truth. That is your affirmation. That is the frequency of the prize. Now, I want to talk to you about your relationships for a moment, because this is where the magnetism of your energy becomes most visible and most powerful. When you walk into any room, a meeting, a date, a family dinner, a networking event, a conversation with your own reflection, the energy you are carrying is doing the talking before you say a word. People can feel someone who knows their worth. It is palpable. It is attractive in the deepest sense of the word, not just physically attractive, but magnetically attractive. It draws things toward it. And here is what is fascinating. When you truly know your worth, you stop performing it. You stop trying to convince people. You stop doing the exhausting, endless work of proving yourself. Because you know. And that knowing is so settled, so quiet, so sure, that it radiates outward without effort. This is what charisma actually is. Not loudness, not bravado, not the shiniest presentation. It is the quiet, unshakable knowledge of one's own value. It is the energy of someone who is fully, peacefully themselves. Relationships shift when you shift. The people who were drawn to your smallness become less comfortable around your expansion. The people who belong to your next chapter begin showing up. The connections that were draining you naturally fall away, not through drama and confrontation, but through the quiet alchemy of your own growth. You do not have to force anything. You simply have to be so thoroughly, so authentically, so unapologetically yourself that everything misaligned cannot stay and everything aligned cannot stay away. That is how the prize moves through the world. That is the magnetic irreplaceability that is your birthright. And let me say this one more time because I want it to land all the way. You are irreplaceable. Not just pretty special, not just reasonably valuable, not just somewhat worthy of good things. You are utterly, completely, one-of-a-kind, irreplaceable. There is no backup version of you. There is no substitute. The specific combination of your experiences, your gifts, your perspective, your humor, your love, your way of seeing the world, it has never existed before and it will never exist again. That is not arrogance. That is science. That is the simple, staggering fact of your uniqueness. And anything that has ever made you feel replaceable was simply incorrect. It was a lie you accepted, often from someone who was struggling with their own sense of worth and needed to make you smaller to feel larger. That is not about you. That has never been about you. And starting right now, in this moment, you are handing that story back. You are saying with full love and full finality, this does not belong to me. I choose the truth instead. And the truth is that I am irreplaceable, I am magnetic, I am the prize, and I am only just beginning to come into the fullness of what that means. Now, before I send you out into the world today, I want to do something with you. I want us to take one long breath together, because the body needs to participate in transformation, not just the mind. So wherever you are, straighten your spine a little, lift your chin just slightly, put your hand on your heart if you are willing, and breathe in slowly, all the way down, and breathe out fully, releasing whatever has been sitting heavy. And in this space, in this breath, I want you to feel, not think, feel what it is like to be the version of you that knows. The version who has stopped waiting for permission. The version who moves through the world with the quiet certainty of someone who understands their own worth. The version who is genuinely, joyfully living in the expectation of good. Feel that person. Feel their posture. Feel their ease. Feel the way they interact with a world that keeps delightfully surprising them with its generosity. That person is not far away. That person is not a future fantasy. That person is who you are underneath the fear and the conditioning and the leftover beliefs that no longer serve you. That person is the truth of you. And today, you take one step closer. I want you to do 3 things before you leave this video. First, drop that affirmation in the comments. Drop it right there. I release what drains me, and I receive what sustains me. My energy is sacred, and I guard it with grace and without apology. Write it, mean it, let your declaration stand. Second, identify your one aligned action for today. Not a list, one thing, the thing that the prize version of you would do. Write it down somewhere, even if it is just a note in your phone. Name it, and then go do it. Third, if this video has spoken to something real in you, something that has been waiting to be named, share it. Share it with someone you know who is ready to remember who they are. Because we rise together on this path. Your expansion gives someone else permission to expand. Your courage lights a lamp for someone who is stumbling in the dark. You never know whose life changes because you decided to pass something good along. And if you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, I want to ask you very gently and very directly, stay, come back. There is so much more where this came from, and I have a feeling that your being here today was not a coincidence. I have a feeling that you and I have more work to do together, more truth to uncover, more joy to excavate from beneath whatever has been piling on top of it. Subscribe. Join this community of people who are actively choosing to remember their greatness. You belong here. To everyone who has been here, who returns, who watches and rewatches and sends these words to friends at 2 a.m. because they cannot sleep and need to hear this, thank you. From the deepest part of my heart, thank you. You make this worth it. You are the reason this exists. And I want you to know that every time you show up here, you confirm for me what I already know. People are ready. People are waking up. People are tired of small lives and small thinking and settling for the leftover portions of what the universe was trying to give them in full. You are not here to be a footnote in someone else's story. You are the whole story. The protagonist, the hero, the one the universe has been writing toward from the very beginning. It is time to start living accordingly. Go now. Go be magnificent. Go be the prize. Go walk into your day with your shoulders back and your heart open and your inner knowing firmly intact. Go act like the person you are becoming until you look up one day soon and realize that you have arrived, that you are already there. That the alignment you were seeking was never somewhere else, it was always here, waiting for you to claim it. I love you, I believe in you, and I will see you in the next one.